Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. I had my block on. Put a little paper on the on the camera. That's what I do after I do my shows. So I walk around naked and I dance. Just kidding. Anyway, good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money on a Tuesday, the 19th of December. Welcome on into the show. Hope everyone is doing well today. If you had Old Dominion yesterday, overcast here. Had the over in the video. Free picks are posted in the chat. They're on the X. Posted. Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow. I try to follow back those who follow me. And if you haven't, go to Twitter. It's my pin post. It's been up there for a few days now. It's my betting my favorite things. Clipped YouTube from 6 years ago. I get a kick out of it. That's why I put it there. All right. I'm going to start off the show with Backstage Tattoo. Thank me later play. Seattle Seahawks, never in doubt. Excellent job, Backstage Tattoo. Never in doubt. Thank you later. He hits me with a thank me later yesterday in the chat. Well, thank you. Well, thank you today. Thank you for that easy winner on Seattle. All right, let's do our regular recap here. Before I do that, let me put this stuff in the chat here because I know I got about a 10-minute window before people wander off if they're not answering or asking questions. Okay, so here we go. Recapping yesterday, NFL winner on, the over was a loser yesterday in NFL, 40-28 plus 10-30 in the video. College football was a winner on the over. Famous Toastery Bowl gets there, 46-38 plus 430 in the video. No NBA. I wish I did put them in here because I said I like these team totals. Clippers got there. Pistons got there. Kings 3-0. They're not in the chat. I didn't put them up there because they don't. I don't know. I didn't put them in there. They were what they were. We can't say, "Hey, that's a winner," just because we say it. People want proof. The proof's in the pudding. No hockey. Player props yesterday. We had the Font touchdown loser. Font receiving yards. I think it was a loser. Nagiba. That cashed. Again, I thought about I was looking at some player props. I have to say, now I say this, like the show's changing from the first time I've done it. I used to put like 15 college basketball in. We'd have 8 baseball, 7, 8 college football games a lot, and I try to reel it into 3 just to make it fit. I had some player props at one time. We're trying to do first fives. With the new year, I'll try to get some more NBA stuff up prop-wise, whether it be team totals or a player prop or something. It's just, it's noon. It's tough to jump into a player prop at noon if a guy's going to be sitting on. We'll talk about that one time. Let's get to today's action. Again, no NBA, no hockey, no NFL. There are college football picks up. I'll tell you those. Why not? We got the Cuse over 56.5, Troy minus 7.5, Air Force over 41. For now, I'm just putting a couple things out here for you. College hoops 34-39. Oh, I didn't recap yesterday. So we were 1-1 in our plays there, Bradley and Tarleton. But we're down 860 in the video. Some work to do because that's, we're down on the sites as well. Binghamton minus 5.5, Western Carolina plus 4.5. Memphis. So minus 4.5 now? 3.5, excuse me. Providence plus the 4.5. And Cal State Northridge, little CSN plus 17.5 in college hoops. And there you got it. There you got it for a Tuesday. Let's go. Nick Nancy's coming in. Thanks for the fun pick. Yeah, loser there, Nick. Not my best work. I figured backup quarterback. And at least when you're down, you figure you get some dump offs to get him to the yardage. I thought at worst we go 2-1, and if we lose the TD, we lose the TD. And of course, the other guy gets it, and I went with the tight end. Dumb. He was plus 282, by the way. Ray Reddington's in the house. Welcome. Higgy, no dime play. First time season, Kucherov to score a goal is at 118. He has the play. He was the play, but at that number, I am passing as his big play there. Okay. Today, though, Cooch to score is minus 118. Pasta to score minus 118. Jack Hughes, your guy, over 1.5 points. Plus 165. Sens money line. Blues team total over 2.5. Nash. No, because I'm going to write these down. Let's see here. Look at this Hughes over 1.5 plus 165. Ottawa Senators plus 165. Oh, 165. That's not. Ottawa is minus 115. St. Louis team total over 2.5 minus 135. Nashville first period over minus 125. I actually have the first period overs pulled up here. Where is Nashville? First period over. This is a over minus 145 for the Nash on this one site. Michael Beason has welcome. Very nice 5-0 night. Yeah. Oakland got done first half. You needed it because they did not cover for the full game. The Jazz over to Knicks. Bulls got it done. Seattle in the second half over. Good job on that second half over there. Michael B says only play so far today is Greensboro plus 2. Shot quality bet on NC Green. Where's Greensboro? Who are they playing? High Point? Is that the High Point game? Shout out 4-0 player prop day yesterday. 0-2 in NFL props. Lockett and game winning drive and couldn't complete a pass. What was that about? A.J. Brown 4 yards short. I like the A.J. Brown one because he's a guy who just demands the ball, and they're going to force it to him either way. Hey, listen, you go 4-2, you make money. Shout out. Can't complain about going 4-2, make money. Here we go. The Miz. Excuse me. High Point over 148. I just mentioned that one there. Against Greensboro, 148. All right, it's 148.5 last night. South Carolina over 141.5. Who's South Carolina playing? A Winthrop, huh? A little Winthrop action. This line has dropped from a 144, by the way. Tulsa under. Who's Tulsa have? Mississippi Valley. What are those? The Devil? What are they called? Mud Devils? What is it? 135. It was 134.5. All right. Queens over 149. It was 148. I don't hate that. Indiana State over. And the Miz loves us over 157. It hasn't moved. Cornell over. I do like Cornell today, laying a big 12 spot. 149.5. All right. Has not really moved. Miz is pretty solid with his overs, folks. Pretty solid. Shout out to his NBA player props. Here we go. All right, Durant. I know Kevin Durant's on the sunset. I don't know a lot of guys. I know who Kevin Durant is. Over 25.5 points. And Nurkic over 10 points. Over 10 plus rebounds. A parlay on the FanDuel for plus 126. Let's see. We have the Suns. See, I was looking at Milwaukee Bucks props. So we have the Suns at Portland at 25 piece. And Nurkic. Yeah, let's just start with the Suns because this would be my concern spot here. Because you think he should come in and have a great game. But if this game is a blowout, like this is what happens when you play a bad team. Do they just crush them? and it's not close. I mean, they beat these guys 102 to 82 and 120 to 107 already. Durant went for 31. Nurkic had 12 boards. Then we had a. Oh, was that last year's game? I'm sorry. Head to head. That was last year. Okay, so they only played once this year. I apologize. The last score that was from 2022. How have they played lately? And Nurkic's just a rebounding machine. Holy cow. Rebounds, rebounds, rebounds. Holy. 17, 12, 22, 13. Dude is possessed. He's possessed lately. Holy okay. You know what? Minus 126 on this puppy. I'm not hating this. 28, 29, 27, 31, 27, 30, 30. Did not play. 32, 31. 29 points a game. I like it. I'm gonna hold on. I gotta see if I could. Where's my player prop window here for this one? I might actually get down on this a little bit. I like this one here. Durant points. Nurkic rebounds. The final one. Curry over 25.5 points. I'm right off the bat. Curry had the bad game, right? Never hit a three or only game ever, whatever. Off a terrible game. I could say yes to that. Lopez, 2 blocks. I had. What day was this? I was doing some show with the guys, and the Bucks were playing. I said, "How about a Lopez over 4 threes?" It was a day. It was a day Yanni went for like 900 points, and I said, "Hey, how about 4 threes for the guy for a huge monster payday?" So over 2 blocks. So 1 block, 5, 6, 3, 4, 3, 4. Dude, guy's been getting a ton of blocks lately. You know what? Minus 104. I don't hate this as well. Steph points. Lopez blocks. Got to dig into those shout out. And a 3-team parlay all spreads: Pelicans, Bucks, and Celtics. I mean, San Antonio is crap. So I'm gonna say sure. You want to lay 10? The Pellies against Memphis and the see the I don't want to say the Celtics looks too easy. Even at 6, it looks easy. They're always 6-5 on the road. I would rather bump up Golden State to more points than the Celtics on the road. I know. I like Noah Font. I'm annoyed at that. Like, what? How do you? That's a spot. I mean, what should I even say about that, Nick Nasty? It's like you have a. I don't even know what to say. I mean, what did he end up with? Like 20 yards, 16 yards, like 3 yards short of the 21. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'd be more annoyed at if I had Lockett, 9 targets, 20 yards. That's frustrating. But if you look at the whole game here by Drew Lock, all short stuff, and Fon again, 3 for 16. He couldn't get any more passes than that. Just bad play calling. And what else is there to say on that? I mean, you saw the numbers by him. By him, I mean Lock. T Money. Guess I couldn't hit the side of a barn with a tractor. It was that bad. No sound. Oh boy. I hope I have sound because I'm now 15 minutes into the show. I might just hit the end stream if I come up people saying there's no more sound out here. Lock it in with the king, my guy. How are you? Michael B. Thoughts on Stephen F. Austin, New Mexico State? I want to fade New Mexico State after their huge win over New Mexico. First half -6.5, same thing I did with Oakland. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. That was a huge win for them because New Mexico is totally rebuilding. Never mind. Connect to the car. Eh? Have you worried there? Shout out. Groovy says point swing on Montana State game. Hims. Give me Montana State. Where's college hoops? Montana State here versus Southern Utah. What do you have this line at here, Groovy? What's the line at? Ken's in the house. Notre Dame -9. I sort of want to take the Citadel. I mean, I'm not a Notre Dame backer, but I don't know. I was talking to somebody and he was like a Notre Dame, so maybe it is the right side. Over Butler in Georgetown. I could say okay to that. Yes. Indiana. I want to take Moorhead. This is again, and I got Providence in the chat, but exams, Christmas, like what kind of crowd's going to be there all in all? I mean, Moorhead's not even played anybody. Florida, I do not like Michigan. I've been faded. We faded Michigan a few times already. So Florida, sure. Under Northridge, UCLA, I like Northridge there, and the Butler to do it against the Hoyas -10. I want to come in on the Hoyas, believe it or not. But I can't do it because I think Georgetown and Notre Dame are both bad teams. I said that the other day when they played each other. I would take the points. Same with Butler. I'm not a fan. Bill says, not last year's Providence, Marquette all day. No. But even if you just go over their past years of playing them tough, and again, it's a free play. I didn't put a penny on this one. Marquette just wins. Now, 4.5, it looks a little low. Again, this game's in January, and it's this number. I'm going to just moneyline Providence and go away with it. All right, it's a tough matchup. Here, I like it. It's a chat play for the video. Marquette's always bitten me. I fade them. It comes back to bite me in the butt. So I don't know. The line to me just looks a little light. Too money. You bet team total over under an NBA and over under is football, and you'll be a billionaire. I swear. You got to if you know I call good or bad. Probably. I probably will be pretty good at them. I don't know about the NBA. I'm still. I guess I did okay in the NBA with the team totals. NFL, I could probably do all right, and I do good in totals overall in the games. I did have a loser yesterday, but all in all, on a season, NFL team totals, it's has not been terrible. We're having a, I mean, I think on the year we're just 57% for NFL as a whole. Total wise, I think. I mean, I mentioned yesterday what I was with totals. Something like 42 and I don't know 10. Well, not 42 and 10. 41 and 21. 66% NFL totals. So I'm sure if I did the team totals, we'd probably might we just double that up. I love the team total Clippers. Yeah, that was a no doubter. Like I said, I'm actually playing my Warriors versus Celtics. That's going off huge win, huge homestand. Yeah, but it's a nice rested spot too, right? So you're home for the whole month, basically. You opened up home versus Philly. You went to Indiana on the 4th. You end up losing there, and you're home. Back, I mean, the schedule's back to back versus Cleveland, back to back versus Orlando. Ridiculous nonsense the way the schedule is done. You're home, you're comfy, but you're practicing, you're getting your work in. So it's not a terrible spot. And then the flip side of that, you have the Warriors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of their 7 games are all on the road this month. Haven't played since the 17th. You probably flew out here on the 18th, right? You're not flying out today, so maybe you flew out after the game on Orlando against Orlando. I just like it because you have a team that's what perceived Celtics class of the East, maybe, right? And you have line. Did this line come down? I think this line's dropped a bit. No, or no, it's gone up from 5 to 6. Okay, I don't hate the home dog here. The Celtics are 6-5 on the road, and as you mentioned, 2-7 with the number. Groovy says, "Good luck." Jump in my car. Got to drive 90 minutes away to Valpo for a Sanford game. Bet the under in Sanford. All right, Sanford to Valpo under. Groovy, have a good one. Safe journey. Got anything on Marshall? What is this? The football game tonight? Nick Nasty? Are we talking? This has to be the college bowl game, a Frisco bowl today. I got a monster playing a Frisco bowl tonight. If you're on the X, Nick, shoot me a message. Ray says, "Groovy parlay cooch and pasta anytime." Cool. Here we go with the ice. Right, who's Kucherov on? And who's Pasta on? Who are these guys? Who do they play for? Only 22 plays for me today. Miz is rolling in the totals. I love it. Speaking of totals, you have to get the total numbers up here on the YouTube channel for the like button. So head on over. Who's watching? Let's see. I know people are watching on a couple of people. Look at this. A lot of more people now finally coming over to Win a Free Picks YouTube. Yes, good. Hope you hit the like button. Hit that puppy. Yes, 88. Yes, I hit the like button, and I will now. So pretty good. Pretty good numbers. And we got it up here. It says we have 17 votes. We have 16 likes. So somebody's lying or it's just not updated. But I'll take it. I'll take it. And it says a couple people are watching on the X, which is awesome as well. And if you're on the X, listen, if you're watching on the X, shoot me a message and I will give you my Frisco ball winner because that's how I roll. I like to take care of people. Let's get back to the comments here. King D says 209 college hoops for you to win on Quinny. Holy Cross under. Good bounce back day. Take it, King D. 2-0 nights are good. Be careful. Marshall O'Sullivan's players and star running back might not play for the herd. Ray, thank you for the ice anytime goals. I'm going to load up on Montana State. What is the line on that? I like Southern Utah was a +4 earlier. 305 Camden House. Old Dominion football. What a loss. Hope you have a great day. Yeah. The Toastery Bowl got toasty. Good luck, Groovy. Nick Nasty likes Marshall in the points today. Dogs in bowl games are 2, and I should say favorites are 2 and 5. So dogs are 5 and 2. Overs are 4 and 3 in bowl action. T-Mike says like Jack Hughes, may he play him. I like Jack Hughes. May he a play of mine as well. Might be a play of mine. Scored 4 goals in 2 games, 165 worth a few bucks. I see the chat did well. I got kills shown. Figured as much. There wasn't a lot out there yesterday for me. I had the over in both games. I ended up doing a little Seattle in-game live money line because I'm a Philly hater, but basketball split out college hoops. I hit the team totals. I didn't have those in here. So Ray says Get it, T Money on the Hughes. Memphis says, go on Memphis show. 9-4, only 3.5 versus Virginia. Memphis off back-to-back wins over ranked teams. Elliott's great as a dog. My only hesitation, first sure game for Virginia. I like Memphis. I think they're a pretty solid squad. Penny's not. Listen, coaching edge, Virginia. But I don't know, man. Memphis is playing pretty good ball. T-Money says, Michael Beats, I'll take Memphis. Virginia, the better team, I guess. They won't score enough to beat Memphis on the road. Yeah, tough road spot. That's why I'm more leaning towards Memphis. And maybe they're feel, hey, we're beating some good teams. We could beat another good team. Let's get a little momentum going. Nurk's on the side. I knew that. Well, that's why I started with. I knew I wanted to just jump into the Durant side first before I looked at his numbers. 17 totals on 5 sides today. Holy cow, miss. I mean, I'm not a. See, I say holy cow, but there's plenty of days where I have a bunch. I mean, I have 6 college hoops games today. So all sides, no totals. I want to take the 15 points. So mid-Tennessee versus Mary's. Yeah, Mary's. I have not figured out St. Mary's this year. I fade them. They win. I take them. They don't cover. It's a weird. I think we had who do we play here? Was it Illinois State here or Indiana State? Who was playing them? Huge double-digit dog like this. Mary's got out to a huge lead. The dog came back. We end up with a late cover here. Can we get more in the same here with 15 points? I don't want to lay 15 points with this team. Talk about the bowl game today. We just talked about the bowl game. I said I was going to give it to you, Nick. Just send me a message. I'll give you who I have on this game. Message me. Where I'm on Twitter. Notifications. Are you on Twitter? Can you message on Twitter? Let's see. I'll even go to the requests, which I hardly ever go into requests. Oh, look at this. So this guy here got me an MA. He says, I got you an MAA. All right. Excellent. I'm going to leave a message. Super. Super, Jeff. Thank you. So I rarely go into the requests, and there's a bunch of just people in there acting a fool. Parlays for negative eyes. I will never say deuce as team money. You know me. I'm not a huge parlay guy anyway. Mid said, got like what NBA told us. I said 3-0. Still don't like the NBA. NBA's tough. I always say it. I have sound. I don't know. It's good now. I mean, that was from 11:15. It's 11:27. Did I miss the Marcos minute? No, the Marcos minute is when it's a shorter schedule. It's a little too big for a Marcos minute, Kev. A little too many games. We get to what? We have what? 1, 2, 3. How many games we got today? 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40 spots. We're not doing a 40. Got to be less than 40. Data Great says fade Michigan and take the under. I like Florida. Can Bruce want some overs? He wants some overs. Overs in what, Bruce? Basketball? I mean, of course you want overs. The public loves overs. Take every over in the NBA, I guess, right? They all go over. Look at these things. 240, 26, 250, 231s. The Milwaukee over is what? 130 total? Team total? Nick says, thank you, Groovy. James Madison is a play today. Says Bruce, he likes Madison. And I guess this is college hoops. Where is James Madison? Against Coppin State. Oh, James Madison, 28.5 point favorite today, huh? 20.5 point faith. I can't even say do those, Bruce. I don't 20.5. Money on Markel. Those games I don't even look at. I hit the like one for me, Miss Danica. I appreciate it. You're welcome. No Marcos minute, not on a 40. We're not on a 40 piece, especially with a lot of added games too. Celtics first half. Cooch is on the Lightning. Cooch, Tampa Bay, Pasta, Boston. Do you like Memphis? Isn't it a bounce back spot for Virginia? I like Memphis. I got Memphis here in the chat. Binghamton, West Carolina, Memphis, Providence, Northridge. I don't know, man. Memphis team's playing well. Virginia on the road. Again, my cause has not been great. I have a losing record here. I have a losing record on the sites. I have a losing record on the season with college basketball. You know, a lot of people tell you they're losing and doing well. I'm not. I'm down a little bit. I like to just play on teams playing well, little momentum. Not. I don't think it's a letdown for a team that's pretty good. It's not like it's a mid-major coming off some kind of crazy upset win. Memphis is a solid program, even though if they're not considered a blue blood, they're a solid college basketball program. I don't love the coach. Sometimes he makes mistakes, but I'm going to take him here in this spot. Why do you say the X? It's Twitter. I call it Twitter and the X. I can't get away from Twitter. No surprise QB transferred. The fans hated him. The kid was miserable, and we didn't have any no money for him. Charlie Huff, Marshall head coach. What a quote, Jesse. Fans hate him. He was miserable. We don't have money for him. Look at this guy. Where have you been, Fernando? Where have you been? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Got to grab a bite to eat and watch a game. Racist thoughts on Miami and the Cowgirls. They got smashed in the under 49er head for me. I like Dallas. Granted, they don't play good on grass, right? And Miami's got the speed. That being said, you get embarrassed like that and just stomped on. I mean, Josh Allen threw for what, 95 yards? Was I expecting the defense to look like that? No, I expect a bounce back day for that one. Cleveland State was the one that you cashed. We're getting 17.5 for St. Mary's. That was Cleveland State. I was sure it was Cleveland State, Illinois State, Indiana State, all those horizons, Missouri Valleys. They all mix into me. I don't know who's who. Thank you, Michael. St. Mary's total is 119. St. Mary's 119. I can't do that either, man. That's what I got to still go. I mean, I don't know. Is that too low now? 119 miss? You might want to come. Do you come back on the over on that one? I mean, Mid-Tenney on the road lost at Ohio 80-68 and UIC 70-40. Holy cow! I mean, that's what happens when you play two road games. Mary's is it under? You know what? Oh man, it is low. But you know what? The lower it goes, you got to take it. Fernando says it's easy. Oh my goodness. Fernando comes in. Guys have been here in months, and now the pen has to come out for easy UT San Antone. Really easy, right? I mean, they're San Antone. They're playing in Frisco. Should be an easy win. I know. I was just a joke, says Kevin. What was the joke? I don't even know. Kevin, did I miss the Marcos minute? All right, the Marcos minute. Even Marco, he commented after you. He knew not to. He knew a little better on a Marcos minute on a 40-game schedule. I mean, tomorrow we got a bunch of games. I don't know. I'm just looking real fast. I don't know which games will have lines and which ones won't for tomorrow. For the old Marcos minute. Marcos minute is really good in December because you have exams and all games. Take Drake team total over, says the Miz. He's saying take the Bulldogs, baby. What do they got here for Drake against who they got? Did they play in Abilene? 1, 2. Alcorn, right? I said Abilene. I can't even read. All right. What is the team total on that one? Over 5.5 Wild Bruins. There we go. Wild over 5.5 on the ice, says Ray. Randy says, I didn't pick side in the Bengal Steeler game, but bet the under 38.5. Yes, I'm on that as well. King D's rolling out long night of drinking, or is that a baby bottle? Easy like Old Dominion. Yes. Easy like Old Dominion. 2-6. Everybody's out, and the Toastery Bowl goes insane. Toastery Bowl goes insane. All right, so I like Binghamton today. This was a 6.5. It came down. I don't care. I'll roll still a little bingy. Let's go Binghamton here against Niagara, Western Carolina, plus 4.5. When do you think you see a Vanderbilt? I know that it's not some elite SEC program, but really 4.5. Again, Memphis, I like the spot. Providence, I'm going to grab. I hate it because Marquette always buries me. But it does look a little light, as good as Marquette is, man. Marquette's a really good team. Northridge versus UCLA. That's UCLA for those out there. College football bowl action. Syracuse over 56.5. Troy minus 7.5. Air Force over 41 for now. I figured I'd throw a couple out because NBA wise, I was trying to find something to do. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Would I maybe pull the trigger now on Golden State plus 6? I don't know. Again, you don't have to bet the NBA. No betting allowed in December NBA. I'm fickle with my NBA. I think I'm 12-5, 12-7 with NBA. I'm not really jumping into that even on the sites in my personal life. And hockey as well. I have to tell you, I wanted to take Edmonton today. They were 140. They were like 138 last night. It's up to 145. I guess I laying the 140s. I don't like doing that. But that was almost a chat play and a bet of my own for the sites. I appreciate all who've popped in. Please hit the like button. Let me know you're here. Again, you could always listen after the fact in podcast form. Wherever you get your podcast, type in Midday Money. It's easy enough to find. And that's about it. We had a bunch of likes in the video. 88% of the people voted. 18 votes. We got 16 likes in the video. Fair enough. I'll take it. I will see you all on Wednesday. Fernando's coming in with a final comment here. Indiana. I don't hate Indiana minus 12.5 here. I don't. Moorhead hasn't really played anybody of note. But again, it's Indiana. Who's in this? It's not like everybody's there. It's exam month. These games, they're kind of be a little blasé. Tough taking home dogs in these kind of spots. Even though I get the Providence one, I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking, to be honest with you. Indiana the same. I could say lay it. I don't love it. So there's that. Again, Fernando, you've been here a minute. If I don't like something, I hate trying to talk. Not that I hate talk people off because I'm not taking them off, talking them off. If I don't like it, I don't want you to not to bet it if you're going to bet it. That goes for anybody. Like the over, somebody was asking, hey, I want to lay 28.5 with James Madison today in college basketball. I'm never going to say like 28, 30 points. That's not me. But that's just me. You can lay it if you want. 2 guys questionable for the Hoosiers. Yeah, it's no thank you. I took Marquette. I don't hate if you took Marquette. They're good. Marquette's a good squad. I mean, what's there to say about Marquette? I've been wrong about them for the last year and a half. Anytime I've gone against them, it's come to bite me. I did take whiskey against them, but that's also because I had Purdue, I had Texas, I think I had Illinois So I did there again. Look at this. You play Illinois, UCLA, Kansas, Purdue, Wisconsin, Texas. You don't play jokers here. You're not playing jokers. No Providence. You look at that. Who they play? Oklahoma, who's undefeated. Nobody else. Nobody else. But this is why the 4.5 to me looks a little. I hate saying too easy because it's nothing. It's definitely nothing is easy. But you look at that number and you're like, why? I mean, here you go. Minus 15. This is Providence. Minus 15 versus Brown. Minus 14 Rhode Island. Minus 21 Wagner. Minus 19 Lehigh. 13.5 Milwaukee. Like this teams they should beat. They did beat. Then you look at the Marquette game, and short of a minus 32 versus Southern and Rider, I mean, Illinois, doggy winner. -6 against UCLA, win by 2. I mean, UCLA is tough. +4, win outright. +3, a push. -3, loss at Whiskey. -8 against Texas, winner. -20. They didn't cover the 20 versus Notre Dame. You didn't cover 22 versus St. Thomas. But the Notre Dame game was 78-59. And St. Thomas 84-79. Let's be honest, you're not taking St. Thomas serious. That's a flat spot. I don't know. It seems a little light to 5.5. Ole Miss against Troy. I'd lean Troy. You know I'm going to go dog there. Madison smash cap. I can't lay 30. Should they win? Yeah. Yeah, you're 29-point favorites. I mean, are we really going out on a limb here by saying let's take who we talk about, James Madison against 1-11 Coppin State? I mean, and how about, are you taking them because the last time they played, Coppin State beat them in overtime, 107-100, back in 2022. In fact, they beat them in 2019 as well. And Madison won in overtime in 2018. Different teams now? Yes. 22-point dog against Georgetown, winner. I mean, Coppin is 6-6 ATS, even though they're a 1-11. 22 as a win, 25 as a loss. What was it? Again, 23, and you lost by 31. 5-point dog winner, 9-point dog, basically 10-point dog, lose by 20 plus, 9-point dog, win outright, 20-point dog cover, 7-point dog cover, 12-point dog loser. I mean, look at these points. Holy cow. 40 here. Louisville, 41 versus Louisville. 48 points, 46 points, 52. Holy cow. They cannot score a lick. Yeah, you know what? You want to? I can't say late 30 because short of beating Keystone by 50 points, they haven't covered 30. Oh, they did cover 30 against Fresno. At 30 at Fresno. Fresno's bad. I had Fresno last time. I'm done with that squad. They screwed me in a bowl game too. I was against them. Howard, Kent State. You know what? I could. I guess I don't want to say late 30, 28. Gio's in the house. What do you say? Join me. Any chance you could repost what you're on today? You got it. Here you go, fella. College hoops, I like Binghamton, -5.5. Western Carolina, +4.5. Memphis, -3. Give you a second to write those down. You should be on West Carolina by now. Now you're at Memphis, -3.5. You're ready? Providence, just put PROV, Prov, +4.5. And Northridge, CSN, +17.5. There's your college hoops. Looking at some bowl games, over Cuse, over Air Force, and Troy minus the number. And with that, I bid you all au revoir. Bios con Dios. Das vidania. Das vidania. Love it.